Hi teammates, let's dive into some mysteries. Today is June 20th, 2019. My brother Blake, who also represents John the Baptist and Okananunchi, he's 31 years old today. What I see is that the hip 9926 Berserker, Gazelle mixed with Bull Shark, and one of the three Magi, who is also a Russian slave, which is the hip 20457, are the same person. They equal Charlie Hunnam, the movie star, who played King Arthur. He will receive the soul of the dog star at the wedding feast, and his sacrifice for sons of Belial has been isolation. His family has the spirit of the rich sellout, although they didn't do anything to get it, nor did Charlie. This spirit is as a geographical wheel that follows him. And then we're going to go over some things today, just to recap. Like a type of Renaissance man in heaven is Michael, or the Ben figure. And Gabriel is the Moor slave / Magi who receives mind of Dogstar. Most high is Grandpa George, my grandpa, who's named George, my dad's dad. Joseph / Wheel of Unabomber / Ayuput. And as the Wheel of Unabomber, he was running that wheel for a long time. It says that the wheel goes back to the tertiary age. Well, he was probably running it back then as well. So, and that's prevalent with his black lion-headed creature that we went over. It kind of shows through that with the slugs that make up his body. So just keep that in mind. And then Joshua is my Grandpa H. He was Joshua back in the BC, the Joshua that took over after Moses. And he will be Joshua standing in between Zerubbabel, who is Michael, and Charlie Hunnam. Those are like the two witnesses that will be standing by Joshua. I see Desk of Woman constellation, Korea star lore. Pi Her, or 67 Her, 3.15 magnitude, 376.62 light years away. HIP 84380, K3II, Parallax 00866. Now, Hello Darlin', that's written on my cousin Mitch's gravestone, is like Hello Dare See. And that would be Michael Clark Duncan, who is Kingpin in the Daredevil film. And Michael kind of represents like the back, the cup that spills over. Clark represents like envy, or a reference to a Christmas Vacation film. And Duncan represents Home Alone 2, which is as the breast. Joe Pesci and Marv were in the jail for 9 months in that film, and they make note of that. So that would be like as Gondel, the Gondel burdens, and then the 00 for the 866 is as James Bond, and James Bond is as like Pinhead for Hellraiser. But what he does is he gives the Bow illness guys, like people that had mental illness or had a disability in their life and go down to the underworld, he gives them a hook for the weed, which makes them like a mutant. And that's what's shown there. Curious is Bow illness, Cur-I-O-S. And this guy is as Jehu, and as the agent, he kind of like runs the Matrix, like making sure people aren't waking up sort of thing, which is crazy, but that's what he was doing as an agent, kind of like a wheel type figure, but operating within the Matrix, like the opposite of the Comforter. And that represents Claire Cleary, Rachel McAdams, which that's what that represents there. and which is Sea Captain, the K3II. Okay, and he's as an apple of the grays and the lizard. Okay, so that's interesting. And then I got all this here. You can take a look at this. This is the Pi Her. This is the Pi Her star. The room changes every day to a new hotel room and new location, but the two cooks, waitresses are the same and serve him food that when eaten takes him to an adventure infinity. The food is an infinity itself. The different types of food go on forever, and he goes to a different infinity forever. And it's Hey Arnold style penthouse with a fish and a creek running through his bedroom. And this is in Say Rubio as well. So, thank you, teammates.